Hello Archesians, my name is Grenton and I'd like to welcome you to the showcase of Lost Ark's newest class, the Souleater. If you're looking to dive deep into the mechanics, strengths, and strategies of this class, you've come to the right place. This guide is a community-driven breakdown, constantly updated based on feedback and changes to the game. We're here to provide you with the best and most accurate information. So why should you play the Souleater? The fourth class from the Assassin family, the Souleater offers a modernized, fast-paced experience with two unique engraving options. Whether you prefer a highly mobile playstyle or devastating burst damage, this class has got you covered. At the heart of the Souleater is its identity system, a dual meter mechanism that drives its gameplay. Your soul stones will fill up with basic attacks and certain skills, while the possession meter fills gradually, leading to the powerful Deathlord mode. Activate the Deathlord mode and you unleash havoc on your enemies with amplified damage, increased attack speed, and a host of other buffs. But choose your engravings wisely, as they can modify how these meters function. In a party, the Souleater shines with its synergy. Buff your team with consistent damage amplification and help complement and round out any group composition. Choosing a build is all about personal preference. Whether you lean more towards the tempo switching Knight's Edge or the bursty Full Moon Harvester, there's a playstyle for everyone. Full Moon Harvester is the burst engraving for Souleater, where after filling your possession gauge, you enter a powerful Deathlord mode, where at level 3 of the engraving, it'll give you 15% increased damage, 70% cooldown reduction on your Deathlord skills, 10% attack speed, and 20% crit rate and move speed. However, after either 13 seconds or after 3 soul stones are consumed, you will fall out of the Deathlord mode and will have to refill your possession gauge once more to enter it. The engravings you will run as a Full Moon Souleater is Full Moon Harvester, Grudge, Keen Blunt Weapon, Raid Captain, and you have some options for your 5th. The current meta at the time of this video's posting for 5x3+1 is running Curstall as a 5th and Adrenaline at level 1. Alternatively, you can opt to not run Curstall and choose Hitmaster 3 instead, while keeping Adrenaline at level 1. Another commonly used build is Adrenaline 3 and Ether Predator 1, which opts for higher crit rate, but it gives up the additional damage or the attack power that either Hitmaster or Curstall would provide. As a Full Moon Harvester Souleater, you have the option to either run the Hallucination or the Nightmare gear set. As with most burst classes in Lost Ark, the Full Moon Souleater will be building a full specialization jewelry setup with crit on its necklace. Your bracelet will be the same, specialization and crit. Now, you might be asking yourself, Raid Captain on a spec class? Well, as mentioned earlier, you gain a 20% attack and move speed buff once entering the Deathlord mode. This, in tandem with the 19% movement speed tripod on Lunatic Edge, will allow you to cap your movement speed for Full Moon. Now, if you're someone who prefers a tempo-based playstyle, then it's time to travel to the Knight's Edge. Knight's Edge provides Ghast and Deathlord skills with 40% increased damage at level 3. However, the ability to enter Deathlord mode is nullified. Your possession meter is now transformed to the Edge meter. Now, how do we gain Edge meter? Your Deathlord skills will generate 10% of the Edge meter. They no longer consume 1 soul stone, and they can also be cast without any soul stones. However, you will want to enhance your Deathlord skills by casting them with all 3 soul stones. Doing so will empower them to not only deal up to 50% more damage, but also generate 30% more edge meter. Once the edge meter is filled completely, you will receive a Soul Snatch debuff. While the Soul Snatch debuff is active, you will gain 20% attack speed, 10% move speed, and 300% combat resource recovery. Additionally, your gas skills will gain 120% increased damage and 40% cooldown reduction. However, inside of Soul Snatch, your Deathlord skills are disabled. Much like Full Moon Harvester, Night's Edge Souleaters can run either the Hallucination or Nightmare gear sets. The stat split for Night's Edge is a little bit more fluid than its Full Moon counterpart. You're going to be running crit and swiftness. However, the amount of swiftness will depend not only on your preference as a player, but also what feels comfortable to you. The options are full crit with Swift on the necklace, 60-40 crit, a perfect 50-50 split, or 60-40 in favor of swiftness. In all these instances, however, you'll be running a crit swift bracelet. The name of the game with this playstyle is to build edge meter by spending all 3 soul shards on Deathlord skills, then entering Soul Snatch state and unleashing powerful gas skills. This tempo playstyle is very unique, and it's a build I'm particularly very excited about. For those looking to dive even deeper, we've got a list of invaluable resources. From an in-depth community guide written by the likes of Stein, Haste, Sekwa, and Jimster, this guide will help you in setting up your brand new Souleater with the proper build, proper engravings, and the reasoning behind it all. I myself have a Discord full of wonderful mentors who are eager to answer your questions on this awesome new class. Whether you're battling in Legion raids or strategizing with different armor sets, the Souleater offers flexibility and power. From fluid engraving options to awakening choices, there is a wealth of customization at your fingertips. So, are you ready to master the Souleater? Dive in, experiment, and find the playstyle that resonates with you. And remember, whether you're on the Night's Edge or a Full Moon Harvester enthusiast, the Souleater's potential is limitless. Join us in Arcasia and unleash the power of the Souleater. Stay tuned for some Souleater workshops live on my Twitch, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more Lost Ark content. I'll see you in game.